Welcome to Mystery Miners Ghost Edition. I'm your host Ray. Today we are going to be talking about the Nigerian and African urban legend called Madam Koi Koi. So my spooky friends, sit back, relax, go grab a nice cup of tea, and let's get ready to get scared. Amara ears perked when she heard the sound of the high heels making a cry 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 in the halfway. Oh yes, it's the Madam Koi Koi. Whenever she walked in the school halfways, her shoes would make the sound cry cry, which is why the students at Amara's boarding school started calling her as Madam Koi Koi. Madam Koi Koi was a ruthless teacher. She was at the top of the school's hierarchy. Every teacher, staff, and students were terrified of her actions. If you infuriate Madam Koi Koi, be prepared to face her harsh consequences and the bruises she's going to leave behind all over your body. Madam Koi Koi was always dressed to the nines. She's known for her neat look. She always had on red lipstick and she's always wearing the latest designer clothes. But her signature look are her bright red heels, which makes the Koi Koi sound. The next morning, Amara was putting some of her school books in her locker. She saw four girls crouching over in the corner of the locker room, whispering in angry tones. Amara went over to them and asked them, "Hey, what's going on?" One of the girls looked at Amara. It was Oni, one of her close classmates. Amara gaped so loud, she had to put her hands over her mouth. Oni had a black eye. Half of her face was swollen, and you could still see some tears forming around the corner of her eyes. She got punished hard by Madam Koi Koi. It has become a vicious cycle. The students will file complaints to the school administration about the evil Madam Koi Koi. Sad to say, the school system is a failure, pretty much dismissing the students' and parents' complaints against Madam Koi Koi. Oni's voice shook with rage. She said, "We need to do something. We have to handle this on our own. Dollar, show them what the plan is." One of the girls stepped forward holding a baseball bat. Dollar smirked. "We strike her when she least expected. We have to end this. We have to end her." The other girls nodded in agreement. Amara stood silently as Oni and Dollar grabbed more baseball bats from their gym bags. Dollar, Oni, Amara, and the rest of the ladies stood in the corner, plotting the bloodshed they'd been craving for such a long time. Amara and the rest of the girls sneaked out past their curfew time. It was late at night and Madam Koi Koi was looking up her office, doing some late-night paperwork. As Madam Koi turned around after putting her keys around, she saw a group of girls in front of her. Their faces swelled an appetite for revenge, so much anger radiating from them. Madam Koi glanced at their hands. They were holding big baseball bats. Madam Koi red heels clicked against the floor. She slowly approached the girls with an amused smile on her face. Madam Koi started to mock and tease the girls. The girls could no longer take this abuse. Oni took the first swing. She swung her baseball bat against Madam Koi's head. Madam Koi fell down immediately, and one by one. Dollar quickly got a piece of cloth and gagged Madam Koi Koi's mouth. Oh, and the ladies took turn taking their time with their baseball bats, one by one, taking out all the angers that had seeped through their soul for the last few years. The next morning was filled with police sirens and yellow tapes. Someone has been murdered, and that someone was Madam Kwai Kwai. Her body has been beaten to a pulp pulp, to the point no one could even recognize it was Madam Kwai Kwai. Her neck was snapped in half that it was almost impossible to ever imagine it was even on her head in the first place. Amara, Oni and Dollar and the rest of the girls quietly watched as the whole school went on the lockdown and all classes were cancelled for the rest of the day. A few months passed by and another frenzy went around the boarding school. One by one students went missing. The first person to went missing is Oni. Oni walking back to her dorm after she has done some late night studying at the library. Rumors say that they heard the sound of high heels clicking, Kwai Kwai, before a shadow snatched Oni away and her screams echoed down the school's hallway. The next person to go missing was Dollar. Now Dollar was just getting back to her dorms after a night out with her boyfriend from the boys' boarding school across town. But she never came back that night. As days passed by, more of the girls from the group that has murdered Madam Kwai Kwai started slowly disappearing. They disappeared under mysterious circumstances. It left the police in fear. Amara was the only one left. She always had to keep one eye over her shoulder. Is she next? What's going to happen to her? Madam Kwai Kwai was out to get revenge. One evening, Amara was heading back to her dorm after her late night study session with her classmates. While on the way back, she had a feeling that something was following her. But she ignored the feeling and rushed back to her dorm. When she got back into her room, she let out a sigh of relief. Amara was imagining things, but within a few minutes, she heard an all too familiar sound. She hears the sound of high heels, Kwai, Kwai, Kwai. The sound got louder and louder until it was in front of Amara's bedroom. Amara was shocked. She was struck with so much fear. She started trembling and looked down, and Amara saw a silhouette of someone standing exactly in front of her door. She saw a tip of the red stiletto pit in under the doorway. Suddenly, the door flew open and Amara saw her biggest nightmare come to life. She saw Madam Kwai Kwai holding the same bat that had once killed her. Madam Kwai Kwai's neck was snapped in half, and it was barely attached to her body. She looked like a zombie with so much blood, bruises and broken bones all over her body. Madam Kwai Kwai slowly moved towards the screaming Amara. Madam Kwai Kwai's long scaly fingers grabbed Amara's neck and she started to strangle her relentlessly. Madam Kwai Kwai's grin was full of evil as Amara slowly started to lose consciousness. She was, after all, the last victim of Madam Kwai Kwai. But surprisingly, she survived. The next day, a teacher found Amara. She was barely breathing. The teacher took her to the closest hospital. When she asked what happened, the only thing Amara could respond was, Kwai, Kwai. It was Madam Kwai. Madam Kwai Kwai is known in many other names like Lady Kwai Kwai, Miss Kwai Kwai, also known in Ghana as Madam High Heel or Madam, in Tanzania as Miss Kwankoko. Madam Kwai Kwai is mainly known for haunting school premises with activities ranging from opening school doors, singing, whistling, attacking people in toilets or the bedroom, or slapping students. Her presence is always accompanied by her footsteps. She may also be invisible, save for her heel. Im-sum tells she often distrusts students at night, demanding her heel, which is said to be missing. Thank you for tuning in today's episode of Mystery Minus Ghost Edition. Make sure you catch us next week for another scary story on MI Radio.